Hi, I'm Animesh and I currently work with Eximus, handling their portfolio and growth. Before this, I was a community guy. This video is mostly about community-led way in a GTM strategy. So I've seen a lot of founders picking community-led way as the new way of GTM, right? My question to you is it just because it's a jargon? Or have you seen some core behaviors that led you to this path? So for example, let's suppose today I'm building a product for a sports professional. So for a sports professional, would should I start a community-led way or not? Because technically, these sports players, like cricketers, they don't have time to engage on these WhatsApp group, Discord group, Telegram group, etc. So for a founder, there must be some signs to show that okay, this is why my audience can be led through a community way. For example, anime users who engage super actively in the Reddits and subreddit groups. Now, once you have decided, okay, I want to go through a community-led way, the second problem statement is which persona to pick. So for example, let's pick a teacher community. There are two type of persona that can exist here. The first persona is someone who is say about 3 to 5 years experience, have recently like started teaching, or someone who is like 20 to 30 years experience and is a kind of thought leader in the thought leader in the teacher space, in the education space itself. Now, both these personas, the kind of community that the roadmap will follow will be different. For the first one, the entire community will be more about upskilling itself, like because these are young folks, right? The 20, 30-year persona would be more about give, give, give. Either it would be more give, 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 or they might have a lot of biases, which might not allow a lot of community engagement in the right direction. So it's very important to pick the persona. Now, let's suppose you have picked the persona of teachers who have like 3 to 5 year experience, new to the teaching industry. The second core question which people often forget is what is the core purpose of my community? Obviously, in the long run, you have to make a community of teacher. Your business will rely on a community of a lot of teachers having a general purpose to empower the teacher community. But in the short run, what is that purpose? What is that entry line through which I will join that community? There is a lot of noise in the community space, and frankly speaking, that single line is really important. So, for example, 3 to 5 year teachers with 3 to 5 year experience who want to upskill during these online times, like during this COVID time. That can be a niche persona. We are a community which make this possible. So a lot of young teachers would join in. Now let's suppose young teachers have joined in, and like the persona was clear. Now the purpose is clear. Now the next question, like how do we find the initial users? Frankly speaking, treat community as an independent startup. So cold outreach your super users. Say that okay, I'm gonna make a community. We are making exclusive community, and we want you to be our brand advocates or the flag bearers, etc., etc. Would you love to brainstorm with us, etc., etc. So why is this important? Because trust me, you need 10 super users to run your 200 member community in your initial days. After that, even like a lot of people talk about engagement rate of 20%, 40%, 30%. These are all bullshit numbers. Frankly speaking, if you can have a say about 2 to 5% super users for a community size of say about 10k, greater than 10k, your community is well up and running. It's highly engaged. People don't have enough time to engage in the community. So what's important is to create super users at each step and create a program in such a way that active member become a super member, lurker become an active member. That's the sustainable game of community, and the entire running the entire flow of community is influencer led, in short super users led. So find your initial super users, guys who you can talk to, who you can brainstorm with. And like that's it from my side. I'll try to cover more on the building part of the community in the next video.